Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited to share with you all some news from Tonic Studios, and this news is related to this die set. And the news is Tonic Studios will be doing a designer's choice every month. So around about this time each month, on the 18th, Tonic Studios will launch a set of dies like this one. This is the first launch and it's going to be called Tonic Studios Designer's Choice. Now you're going to be receiving, I'll tell you how in a second, you'll be receiving a brand new design die set for that particular month, and they are absolutely amazing designs, fabulous to work with, and they are exclusive for that month only. Once they sell out, they sell out. So to get your hands on this first die set, I'm going to put all the information below anyway, so if you can't keep up with what I'm saying or if I'm not making sense, all the information will be below for you. So each month, around about the 18th of each month, Tonic Studios will be launching a brand new die set. Like I said, this is the first set designed for October 2019, and it is exclusive for this month, like I said. And what's so special about this is that it's limited stock. These are versatile designs and they are only available until they sell out. So it's a one-off design. They're not going to be making it again, or they're not going to be launching it again. So this first die set is available on this link, but I'll put a link below so you can go and purchase it. You're going to be also eligible to get £5 off or $5 off depending on where you are, using a code DIEFIVE, and I'll put the code up here somewhere, so you can use that through checkout. You'll also, if you're in the kit subscription, you'll get a notification of the die launch, which is good to know. So if you're not already subscribed to Tonic Studios, maybe it's a good idea to just go and subscribe, or if you're in the kit club, you're going to get it anyway. So like I said, all the information will be below. It's very exciting times, and every month there's going to be a new collection, new exclusive collection. Obviously yours isn't going to come like this. Yours is going to come packed nice and neat. As part of a Tonic Studio design team, they sent me this as it got made, so I've been one of the first ones to play with it, and it's been so amazing. It's a really nice set, and I'm going to go through what is included right now. So if you've missed anything or if you've misunderstood me, please check out all the information below. One more thing I do want to mention, the shipping is available worldwide. So if you're in the UK, it's free shipping. The cost of this, which I should have mentioned earlier, the cost of this is £24.99, so it's free shipping. Anything over £20 is free shipping anyway, UK. But I'll put all the shipping costs below. So UK is free. It's also free. Let me just have a quick look at my notes here. Yeah, so UK is free and US shipping is £2. And if you order some more stuff along with this, it will go up to £6.95. EU shipping is £2 flat rate. That's if you don't order anything else, and the rest of the world is £7. So all that information will be below. So let me get into this amazing die set. So this particular die set comes with this large die here, and this creates like an easel style die base, and this creates this die here. So as I show you the dies, I'll show you what they look like when they're cut out. So this creates this piece here. You also get a top layer of the easel. It's designed as an easel. Obviously you can use it many different ways, which I'll show you towards the end of the video. This cuts out this base layer here, and I'll put it like this so you can see what I'm doing. And then you've got the verso dies. So Tonic Studios are famous for their verso dies, and basically what the verso dies are dies like this, which cut into the cardstock. So this particular die cuts into the cardstock as well as around, and another nice feature of this is it also gives you elements. So I've cut it out here. So this also cuts out these little details that you can just lift off the page, and they're still stuck into the actual design. So when you cut it out, it's still connected to the design, but you get a 3D element, and that sits on here. So amazing. And then you get this amazing dragonfly, which is this design here, and when you cut this out, this sits on here. So you've also got the shadow layer for it. You also get 2 different sizes of butterflies, and if you know me, I absolutely love creating with butterflies, and these are butterflies that you can use on their own, or you can use them as layered elements on your project. So you get 2 sizes of those that cut out 2 really cute butterflies, and then you get 2 sizes of flowers, which 2 designs should I say, which look like this, and they are really pretty, really pretty flowers. And again, you can use them on their own, or you can cut multiples up at once and layer them up, and you can lay them up on this as well. And then you get 2 little sentiments here with the backing strips, and I have cut mine out, I've just not popped them all out. So you get this one which says just for you, and with the just for you, you just cut it out and then you pop your little letters out. And then I wanted to show you that with the negatives you can also keep that those letters and create the sentiment without the actual strip. So these cut out, and then they also cut out the shadow layer, so you get just for you on the larger one, and then you get with love with the smaller one here. So I've just cut these up to show you, but what I really want to do is get creating with you and show you how to put these beautiful dies together to create some amazing cards. Okay, so what I've done is I've cut out my 2 base layers, and the first large layer you get like this, and you also get the creases put in where they need to be creased. So the first thing you're going to do is crease it up, and this is a double-sided lightweight card which I'm using because I want to create a shabby chic looking card. And then you get this little flap here which you need to crease back, and then you need to just give them a little score and just reimburse those score lines like so. So this is going to create almost like my easel element to my card. This here I'm not doing anything to right now, but this will then sit on the top here, and this will create my easel. And what's the nice thing about this is you can leave it as is like so, or you can add extra bits, which I'm going to do to my card today. So the first thing I want to do is put down my layer. So my first layer is this white one here, and I kept it white because, like I said, I want to keep it nice and shabby. And I'm going to pick out these little flowers. As you can see, the die cuts into it, but it doesn't cut it out completely, so you can add dimension to your die cut piece. And I'm going to do the same here, just lifting these little petals up on the flower, and that's going to create lovely dimension. And then I'm going to do the same on the butterflies, so you get 2 butterflies that you can lift up on this section, so you can see the dimension straight away there. And the other thing I want to do is I've got some ink here, and this is Pistachio Green Nouveau Hybrid ink, and this is the smaller ink pad, and I just want to catch the edges slightly so that it looks nice against the pink and green on the My Design paper. So you can cut it out onto plain paper, pattern paper, you know, you design your card as you want. You know, you've got so many elements to play with, and you can just do whatever you like. So I'm just gonna catch just bits here and there just to create some interest. And I think that's enough colour. And another thing I noticed is I didn't punch out these tiny little diddy bits. I mean, Tonic Studio dies, if you've used them, you know how amazing they are, and they just drop out. So this is going to sit on here, and to glue this on, because there's quite a lot of fine bits, I'm going to use my fine nozzle on this Craft Tacky glue, and all I'm going to do is just add glue wherever you find a spot. Just get rid of this glue string. So be careful not to add glue where the bits that stand up are, so you know, the dimensional bit, but you can add it to the body of the butterfly, the base of the actual flowers, because they don't lift up, but they're just great to play with. I've had so much fun. I've created quite a few samples that I'm going to share with you towards the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. And like I said, all the information, all the links, all the important things that you need to know will be below. I'm here to give you inspiration and just to inform you really of what's happening over at Tonic Studios. So Tonic Studios is such an amazing company, not just because I designed for them. They literally are really amazing, and they come out with amazing products, and they're just really good quality products. And even the dies, you know, when you cut with them, they just drop out with ease. Okay, so that's that bit done. I'm going to just move that to a side, and I'm going to add my dragonfly. So I've cut out 2 dragonflies because I want to create a shadow and then like maybe a double layer on the wings. So I'm going to put this one down first. So this, actually I'm going to ink it up as well with the same ink, just to catch some of that same colour, just slightly, maybe just on the wings and not on the body. Okay, and then this is going to sit here. I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to add my glue, and the glue is going to just hold everything on the card. And this is such a nice there's such a nice nozzle on this, and the glue just comes out beautifully. So when you check out your products, maybe check out some of the adhesives that Tonic Studios has available. Put a bit of glue on here, and then this sits beautifully in the center, and I'm going to centralize it. Okay, and that's going to go on quite flat, and then this bit here is the bit that I'm going to cut and put onto my dragonfly there to create the body. So what I want to do is probably just snip here, so you can snip into them and create layers, and that's going to sit just there. So I'm only going to put the glue on to the actual body. Like so. And then this is going to just sit exactly above the bit I've already stuck on, like that. And I've used a 200 GSM cardstock for the top layer, and I've not inked the top layer because there's ink on the bottom layer. I thought just looks nice like that. And then back onto this bit, while it's, I think it's dried now, I'm going to add some elements that I've already glued and put together. So these are, I cut out loads actually, so you just get carried away and you can cut out as many or as little as you like. I've cut out quite a few because I want to create some layers, and I also want to create my stopper for my easel as well. So there's this first butterfly here, there's this one. I think I want to use this one with the coloured layer at the bottom and then the top layer on white. So that's going to sit there. I've also got some flowers that you can just scrunch up in your hand, and you can add them elements to your card as well. So I'm just going to place them around just to see how I want things. And I've also got my my sentiment, which says "just for you," which is going to sit here. So let's get this stuck on as well. So this I've cut out with some double-sided card, which is shiny on one side, like shimmery, and then plain on the other. So I've used the plain, and then I've used the floral matching card for the base of that, which is going to give me a lovely shadow, lovely floral shabby shadow. Like that. And I'm going to foam mount this. So this is going to go on here, and then these little layers are going to go on here. So with this as being my stopper, I think I want it slightly raised, so I'm just going to add a tiny bit of double-sided foam, just a tiny amount just to hold it. So I'm just going to get one of my little foam squares and cut a little section off just for the body, and then I'm going to put that, I need to chop a tiny bit off. This is going to sit on the back here just to give me an extra height. And then I'm going to add that with a bit more glue in the center here, and that's going to act like my stopper. And I'm going to also start adding these beautiful flowers, and I'm going to use a bit of hot glue for this, just for instant stickiness. And these look amazing. They're so dimensional and they're so delicate. They're very lacy. All the die cut pieces are actually very lacy, and I think that's why when you cut them out in white, just stand out a bit more. And then I've got these little elements here, the butterflies. I might have them one here, maybe, not sure, probably have a flower here, and maybe another couple of butterflies on the base here. Okay, we'll come back to those. Let's have a little think about those. So the next thing I want to do is add this onto this. Now the easiest way I found is put your flap down and then stick it on like this. Okay, so I'm going to add some double-sided tape on here, and again, that's another thing I've found to use on this. The best thing is double-sided tape, and I'm using some red liner tape only because it's a strong tape. So I'm going to add some red liner tape onto here. Take the backing off, bring it back round, and then I'm going to push it down like this. And then I want to hide the edges, so I just want to kind of figure out where I want it. So about there, and then push it down onto the tape. And then I've already got my easel. So that was really easy, and this is how it looks on the back and at the front. And then another thing I want to do, so I'm just going to flip that back. Actually, no, I want to see where I want this. I think I want it just there, so I can open this up and put this on double-sided foam, and I'm just gonna add them like so, and one more. And luckily these are the right size, otherwise you can just cut them down and use them. So I know this video is going to be quite long, but I really want you to enjoy watching the process of putting these together, and I also want to show you some of the others that I've made. So let's get this stuck down here just for you, and then if I bring this back up, now I can decide where I want my other elements. So I think I want this cute flower probably up here, so I'm going to add that on with a bit of hot glue. And I want a butterfly, and again I've doubled these up, as you can see. I think I want that one just up here, and this time it doesn't have to be on foam. I'm just going to put it down with some glue. And it's all about creating those little details, and then once you've done all that, just give it another little crease, and it's always going to stand up like this. And I want to add some pretty little things. So this is the basic way of creating it, and you can put your message in here or even on the back of there, but I wanted to add another little piece. I've cut out another piece of card, in white, and this is the same as the base layer. And I thought, why not create like a card element to the back of it so I can add it to the back. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to cut this section off, and I'm going to create a little crease. So I'm just going to do that, put this on here, and I'm going to create just a tiny little hinge, if you like, and this will create a little hinge for the card itself. So now I've created almost like a card blank, and I'm going to give it a crease this way as well, like that. And here I'm going to add some more red liner tape, and I'm going to marry these two pieces up. So it gives me a card base. The easiest way I think to do that is just line these two pieces up like so, and then this bit as well, and then just stick it down. And because I've put the crease line in, you've also got another area here where you can write your message, so another little secret area here. So this is like another card, it's like a card base in itself. So I'm going to just give this bit more of a crease, and now I'm going to add some tiny embellishments to my card. Now I've picked out some of this dream drop from oh, I can't remember the collection it came with, but it's the dragon scales, and I thought it was a really nice green to add to some of my flowers. So I'm gonna just go in and add some pearl drops in the flowers, and I'm also going to do the same on my butterflies. And I think for my butterflies I'm going to use a pink, and I'm going to use this here, which is a sweet lilac, so it's more of a lilac-y kind of a colour. And then these are just going to sit, little drops, just to create the body of my butterflies, like that. And then 1, 2 here, and I think this finishes my card. So this is my card that I've just done with you guys, and there's quite a few different ways, like I said, you can use them. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this to the top here, and I want to show you some of the other cards that I have made. So another easel I've done is in a pink tone, and this time I've gone totally blinged out with some jewels from Tonic Studios. And here I've used some ombre effect card, and this is a double-sided card, and you can put your message in here, and this looks amazing. And like I said, even if you fold it flat, it'll go into an envelope, so you can fold it flat and it will still stay up like that. So this one, I've used some glitter cardstock, some beautiful jewels from Tonic Studios, and then I've got a more blinged out, because I love Tonic Studios glitter paper, glitter card. So I did this one, and here you can see I've added I've cut out another one of these bottom layers, and I've cut these little flowers out because I love how they look. And then this is the card I've done with that one, and again these are Tonic Studios gems, and you'll find all the links below. And the Dragonfly, again, I love doubling up on them because I think it just gives extra movement, extra drama to your card. And you can see how I've lifted up all these flowers, and they just create more dimension. And the butterflies have doubled up on this one. I'm just going to zoom out slightly so you can see everything. So let's put them like that, and they just look so pretty. And oh, this one's got the With Love here as the stand actually, so I've done that there. And then you don't have to always use them as your easel cards. Here I've got one on an A6 card, and I've just used the Dragonfly by itself, and I've used vellum for its wings, and it just says with love, and it's just a really elegant card, just in simple color tones, and it just looks really pretty. And I've also used another gem there from Tonic Studios. And then if you want to go really fancy, you know, you can just use the base layer, which I've done here, so which is this layer here, and I've cut it out twice. I've put one here and one there, and I've just added another flower, and this is another Tonic Studios die, and this looks amazing as happy anniversary. It can be a wedding card, a christening card, you can just do whatever you like with them. So these are my cards. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please go and check out all the links below if you don't want to miss out on this amazing die set. It's just so much fun to play with. It's so unique, and I think the design is very clever. And like I said, you don't have to use it as it is. You can break it down and use different elements of it in different ways. So that is it from me for today. I can't wait for next month's and get creating with that as well. So like I said, all the information that you need is going to be below. Please check everything out, and don't forget to use the code DIEFIVE to get £5 or $5 off your order for this die set. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.